As Hilma awakes to the glow of her recently built stone fireplace, something feels different. Not the sense of dread that comes from reality bending around her, but rather the wind drifting down into the cave is warmer. The scent of the forest has changed. A new season is here. We have successfully survived spring. The cold, a distant memory, but one that we will not forget. In summer, we will have the chance to plant and harvest, and we're more prepared to do so now than ever. As Hilma takes out that hide with her list of to-dos, that is where we shall begin today. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We are here with Hilma Baron on the first day of spring. Yup, we made it. A whole season, a whole 30 plus days. And now on our second entry, you might be able to see we have a few new things in here. Also, yeah, our skills dropped down. It sucks. It really does, but we're going to try and keep them up where we can. So the first thing that we're going to be trying to do today is making a log stool. That's it. Simple as that. The next thing that we need to focus on is a root cellar. So we only need one more rock to be able to, make this. But importantly, well, we need to dig a pit, but we need our fabrication to be at 4. So that is something that we're going to have a look at, see what we can craft to try and get our fabrication that high. After that, we're going to have to weave together 2 short cordage ropes, which is going to require 72 pieces of short cordage, which is a fair amount, and that's to allow us to build a stone well. If we could have a well down here, we're sorted. That's just fantastic. So yeah, we do need the 2 short cordage ropes for this. And then after that, a clay crucible, which we can actually make at the moment. And we need to find bog iron. Yeah. And as you might expect, for bog iron, we need to find a bog. And we haven't found a single swamp yet, so we will need to do some exploration, but that is a little bit further down the line. We have other priorities to take care of first of all, namely our hunger. We've just woken up on our first day of spring. We have about 3 days left on these chunks of fat. We want to try and get them processed into tallow as soon as possible. We'll start off by having 2 pieces of crackling, and then we will not go for the jerk. Actually, we will go for the jerky. The jerky is going to go off before the smoked meat, so let's have some of that instead to start our day. We're nice and satisfied. We'll have some clean water. We're probably going to have to go out and get some more before too long, but the first thing is a log stool. Now, I'm not sure if we can make a log stool in here. I'll just kind of step to the side for a second to see if that's going to be possible. If we go into here and we just search for stool, log stool, right, it is going to have to be on a clear space. So where then do we want that to be? Honestly, that's not a bad spot down there, but I might just move these seeds to the side and make it here instead. We're still kind of close to the fire, and I do wonder, we might just be able to push the stool around. We'll see. This is using survival skill, and it's using, well, a log. And there we go. We got ourselves a log stool. Can we grab it? We can shift it around, and just like that, it's a log stool. I know, it's not much, but it's ours. Let's jump into our crafting menu next, and we're going to have a look to see if we can find something that's going to improve our fabrication skill. So we actually want to use P for that, and we're going to type in fab. So, staff sling, perfect. That is something that we actually do need. So that's taking our sling, attaching it to a piece of wood so that we can launch rocks even further. And this uses rocks rather than pebbles, so that could be quite good for us. It's going to take us 1 hour and 43 minutes. It's going to be some carving. It's going to help us improve our fabrication skill though, so let's get to it. If we start to lose focus, oh wow, no, we smashed that out. Look at that, staff sling. Okay, let's check and see how our fab is doing. Our fabrication is at 4. Oh, that got us up to 4. Amazing. We must have been right on the cusp. I guess it must have just gone down recently. But that's very, very good to see that we got that done and dusted. Okay, we got a staff sling. So now that we have that, I think we have everything we need to actually make our root cellar? Well, that's a bit of a lie. We need one more rock for us to be able to do it. So what we might want to do first of all is drop this down for the time being and grab our cudgel, go outside, bash some more rocks and bring them on down. We can see that our comfortable temperature is rising on up. Yep, we're warm yet again, so we'll take off the leather cloak, just put that into our pack for the time being. There we go, Hilma. Yeah, we got our leather wrap on and our grass skirt, and we're feeling nice and comfortable. Summer, we're happy. Yeah, of course we're happy. We should be damn happy with this. Right, so, we didn't get any rocks when we cleared up the rubble before. Oh, and we don't have our shovel, right? That's fine. That's fine. Well, I'm going to see if I can track down some small boulders and get smashing. Oh, you know what I've just seen? Fruit trees. I've just seen peaches. Peaches or oranges or something. Grape bush. Pick some grape. Oh, amazing. It looks like a lettuce. Of course it does. But it's grape leaves and it's grapes. And also we can't, because I imagine our cloak actually takes up quite a bit of space. We're just going to go ahead and eat these right now. Eat all of these peaches because, oh boy, it's going to be nice to have some vitamins. And just have something that's different. Yeah, we're going to eat it all. Yeah, have something that's different from just regular plain old meat. Yeah, we can pick them up at least. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to quickly head back just so I can drop off the cloak. We'll leave it behind here for now. Yeah, we're dropping off a few things there just so our pack is a little bit clearer. I got to try and not walk across those those seeds where we can. But yeah, there's going to be there's so much stuff for us to harvest here, and it looks like that's going straight into our pack at the moment. So obviously we don't want to harvest everything that's around here. We'll certainly get a few things. Let's just see how long they're going to last for at the moment. Yeah, not long. So I think we'll probably just go with what we've harvested so far as like extra food. Those strawberries. Oh, I was going to say, let's see if we can turn them into seeds just here. But let's go through and see what we've unlocked because we just got fabrication 4. So we've got a whole heap of other things here. Base lard, a medieval dagger forged from rough iron. That's pretty cool. We've got a butcher's knife, a hollow cane, which is for concealing a blade, a loaded stick, which this is meant to be like a shillelagh, it looks like, filled with molten heavy metal. That's 27 bash. That's nice. We got a machete, punch dagger, steel spear, and a throwing knife. As for ammo, we can actually make bolts now, it looks like. Under chems, magnesium dioxide, electronics, copper rod, and wire draw machine. Under armor, the survivor gear. Yeah, which, yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to make that just because of the need for Kevlar. Yeah, I think that's pretty unlikely. It looks like it's pretty much all just the survivor gear. Oh no, there's a hard hat there and a pair of elbow pads and whatnot. For that, we need vacuum molds and all the rest, so unlikely. The metal arm guards, maybe more so. And that's everything in armor. Under other, what do we got? We have a lot. There is a lot here. Okay, canteens, wrenches, animal lockers, cartwheels. I mean, that is very good. We definitely want to look at making a travois eventually. Chitin armor kit, which is for your vehicles. Copper axe. Okay. Yeah, there is just so much here. Hacksaws. Yeah, look at all of this. It's a whole heap of things that we now understand how we could possibly make them. Yeah, wooden dog whistle. Okay. And that can actually help us increase our fabrication. Something that we might want to make eventually if we end up getting a doggo. Wooden wheel mount here under vehicle. Oh, that was the last thing. But yes, let's make some seeds here. We'll just spend 8 minutes doing that. Put down our cudgel for now. There we go. Let's grab it back and put those seeds away. See if we can find some damn rocks. I guess something else that we should try and gather while we're out here is bird litter wherever we see it. There we go. Got some rocks down here. I don't know if it's just me, but like the underbrush looks more vibrant. Like I feel like all the colors are more vibrant at the moment. What do we got over here? Elderberry? Sure, we'll take them for now. That's the last of that little harvesting we'll do though. Okay, we've got a pretty significant amount of rock here so far, 69, very nice. Might want to get just a little bit more if we can, and then head back. Here we go, we've found one more a little bit closer to home, and that should be it. How much do we have now? 86, very nice. We're just going to be dragging everything downstairs here, and we're just going to do a quick sort out. It looks like the fire has gone out at this point. That's not too bad. We're actually at a comfortable temperature in here, so we don't necessarily need to have the fire. It definitely makes it easier to see in here. We're actually just going to clear this spot of food for now, just moving it off towards the side, because that's where we want to actually, make this root cellar. So we do have everything we need, but we need to dig a pit first of all. We do know that this is going to take a fair bit of energy for us to do it, but I am confident, and well, I think now that we actually have this shovel, it should make the process a little bit easier for us to do too. So this is the spot where we want to dig the pit. Dig pit here, and we'll just put all of the deposited materials out on our pile of stuff. So that's a shallow pit. If we dig again, it'll make it into a deep pit, which we should still be able to get out of. It will just take us a while to do that. And yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, that's taken a while. Yeah, we're starting to get quite wary. Unfortunate. Come on, just a little bit further. Okay, that took way longer than I would have liked, but we got it done. We got out of there, and it's night now, I'm pretty sure. We spent pretty much the entire day doing that. We're extremely wary at the moment. Oh boy, let's have a look. We've still got logs here. We're going to chuck one into the fire for now, and we'll get that going. Thankfully, we can kind of feel our way around the cave here without too much trouble. We'll drink some clean water, and we'll have the rest of the fresh berries that we've got. Just knock them all back. We're feeling satisfied at the moment. We're still thirsty. We'll have one more thing of water if we can. That will change from thirsty in a moment or two. And yeah, we're probably going to get straight into sleeping. Let's just put the shovel away for now. And we probably still want to be wearing the cloak when we go to sleep at night. We've got the blanket there, which is going to help keep us warmer. The fire is starting to warm up the space here as well. Let's go ahead and give you some pats, Caterpillar. Oh, that's equip. No, rather, let's just go play with you for a little bit. There we are. Okay, nice and warm by that fire. And yeah, we'll chuck on the blindfold just in case we get disturbed. And let's sleep. Alright, I have no idea what time of day it is. We're on day 2 at the moment. We'll take off this blindfold of ours, and we'll poke our head outside. It's daytime, so that's a good sign, I suppose. What time of day? It's midday. Okay, so we might have worked quite late into the night last night, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's have these berries, as they're not going to last all that long. The great leaves will leave alone for now, but we'll just go ahead, smash them all back, have some nice clean water, and let's just check on that lard. When I say lard, I mean the chunks of fat. We've got 3 days left. I want to try and see if we can get this made today, because then we won't have to worry so much. Yeah, okay, let's give it a shot. Root cellar, 2 hours and 10 minutes for us to do that. Okay, we're in a pretty good mood for the most part. Our focus is okay. Let's get to work. Oh wow, yeah, that was quick. We did it. We've done it. That's a bloody root cellar. A cellar dug in the earth for storing food in a cool environment. So that means all of our food that goes in there is just going to last so much longer. We can't walk on that space anymore. That's okay, I guess, to be expected as well. All of our food that's here, we'll go and shift it into the root cellar. It's got 1,000 liters worth of capacity. We don't want to shift the rotten stuff in there. We want to try and keep that separate. We'll probably try and throw that into the fire if we can. So we'll just go and grab the rotten roots and we'll drop them on in there. There we go. Okay, well, that stuff should theoretically last a while longer now. I think it's going to take a little bit before it counts as being in there. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I think what I'm going to do to make this a little easier for myself is we're going to start to just cross things off as we're going. So that's done now. And it was done a lot faster than I anticipated it to be done. It's going to be cordage ropes that we're moving on to next. But I still think it's going to be worthwhile for us to focus on the tallow, first of all. So we are limited when it comes to tallow, and I think we're limited by the amount of water that we have. Yeah, so that is the case, right? We're going to go for the 2-hour variation of tallow, just because it's a little less micromanagey for me to do it this way. We'll go work on craft, and we'll just quickly smash that out. And then I think before the end of the day, we want to just go and get some extra water. 2 days left on that fat. All right. Noted. Let's have some of the crackling at this point. Just get the calories up a bit higher. Yeah, we've only got 9 things of clean water left. So what we're going to do now is we're going to unload that clean water and we're going to pour it into one of our sealed stomachs, because that way we can just grab the water and go. So we're going to wield that clay canning pot. We're going to go outside and collect ourselves some water. We just got our water up the top here. 29. Okay, so we definitely want to go and track down some more. Okay, we got some more water up here. We'll go and collect that. Lots of other things for us to gather from the forest, which we will, but not just yet. What did we leave here? Just some time. Okay, yep, we're always short on time. All right, now, I'm hoping that we should be able to drop this into our fireplace the same way that we've kind of done before. Yep, dropped it on the fireplace, so we'll leave that there for now. Yeah, okay, we are going to be able to grab that out after it's done processing. We should still be able to use just basic water. It doesn't have to be clean. Oh, and something else that I've been meaning to do, but I just keep on forgetting, is if we go into this here, we can select brawling. You know, just in case we do need to do some hand-to-hand combat, brawling is a much better option than having nothing at all. Right, back to Tallow we go. Okay, and that is the end of the day. As we can see, our light has dissipated. How is that fire looking? Also, it's not quite done yet, so we'll leave it to just kind of cook overnight. We've got only 18 minutes left on the fire though. This is our last log for now. We'll chuck it in there. We will need to get some more wood tomorrow, but that will see us through the night. Let's put that blindfold on, and I guess we don't have to sleep yet, do we? But we should really try. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Asleep. Okay, we woke up pretty quickly, which is unfortunate because we're not that tired. I guess it's just going to be one of those weird night/days. Also, our melee skill has dropped down to 4. Yeah, because we haven't fought anything in a little while. Okay, that's all right. It'll go back up before too long. I'm not that concerned with that at the moment. Yeah. I just want to keep on crafting, really. And what might be more comfortable for us to do is if we have a look at dragging our stool on over here so that we're in the light at the moment. We'll craft our stuff up here, but we do need to eat first. Let's head over to the root cellar. We will have some jerky to begin with. We'll have some crackling later on in the day, but we'll just go with this for now. Okay, nice, we're satisfied there. And maybe just some clean water. Excellent. Jumping over here. Back to tallow making. All right, we got some more hot tallow. All right, and it looks like the sun has risen at this point. It is going to be a weird day for us. How far have we got? Okay, we've only got 50 to go on the tallow, so we've gotten through most of the fat. I am happy to see that we've done that. Let's have some crackling now. Oh no, we ate all the crackling. That's okay. We've got no more. I am actually okay with that because it wasn't great for our health. It is one of the benefits of making lard, but really the tallow is just going to go a lot further for us. I believe the tallow we can eventually make into oil as well, so if it looks like it's going to spoil, we have that as an option. But for now, we will just have some nice meat jerky, delicious, and back to work. I think we can probably look at getting this canning pot back out of here for now. We're already down to 60 water because we've been using quite a bit of it in our crafting here. Oh, we can no longer make that craft. Okay, well, I guess that means that we're close to finishing this off. Yep, only 6 units left at this stage. We've got nearly 1,000 tallow. Oh man, this has been a lot of processing. All right, yep, let's go and make it all, huh? There we go. The last of the tallow. And what I'm going to do here is, well, I'm going to do some sorting. First of all, I need to go into wood and I just need to disable this one for now because I don't want our sticks to get put into the fuel pile. Let's sort out our loot. It'll take a moment to move everything around, but all of the tallow should now be in here. And yeah, that's a lot of tallow. We've got one chunk of fat left. You know what? I think we can probably turn that into lard, can't we? No, we can't. We can't even do that. What we can do is we can make it into cracklin. Yeah, we'll spend some time, make some cracklin, and that'll just help us keep our calorie intake up. It's got 2 days left on it, so I'm happy. The elderberries, 2 days on them as well. All right, now that we've got that all done, the next stage of crafting for us is going to be making this cordage. And oh boy, is it going to take a long while. Well, I say that, we'll see. It only takes 5 minutes for us to make the short cordage pieces, except we want to make 72 of those. We've got a lot of withered plants. We actually have enough to do this, which is great. If we go down to the short cordage rope here, 36 short cordage pieces needed to make each. A spinning wheel would really speed things up, but unfortunately, yeah, we don't have that. And plus, we only need to make 2 of these, so that's okay, I suppose. Right, do we want to batch craft this? It doesn't really save any time, us batch crafting it, but I'm kind of tempted to do it, just for sake of ease. Let's give it a go, eh? Yeah, alright. Alright, 50% through. Let's have something to eat and drink. We need to pop up here to be able to do that. We will have some elderberries, and we might even have some cracklin. Except I can't see it right now, so we'll leave that alone for now. Just have some clean water, and get back to it. And done. So that's 50. That's 50 that we've got done now. And I am neglecting one other thing that we were meant to do today, which was go out and get wood. We'll check the time of day just to see where we're at. I think we'll just take off our cloak for now and take our stone axe head. Let's see what the time of day is, because oh, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. You know what? We're actually going to stay here for a little while longer, and we are going to finish working on this cordage. So we're going to make 22 of those, which is going to take an hour and 50 minutes for us. We should be able to get through that, no problem. And that, I believe, is all the cordage that we are going to need. All right, time to eat again. I think we'll probably just have the elderberries for now, because they will fill us up a little bit, and they don't have too many calories, so we're not overeating at this stage. We have our axe head, so that should be all that we need. Stick our head up, midday at the moment. Yep, let's go chop some logs. We've got our logs up here. Let's jump into our action menu and get chopping. That's the first one down. On to the next, and we'll work on this one here. Oh, okay, started getting a little tired on that last one there. We're extremely wary, so we probably want to call it at that. Looks like we're getting around about 2 logs per at this stage. And I guess we could chuck 2 of those into the kiln, couldn't we? Yeah, let's go ahead, load 2 of those in there, and we'll fire that kiln, get it going. We'll take the rest downstairs, getting another fire started. There we are. Right, thirsty and very hungry. It is kind of dinner time at the moment. We'll have some more elderberries to start with, and we'll probably just have some clean water, really. Yeah, enough to slake us. Our calorie intake has been huge, so I feel like we're doing okay when it comes to that. We are tired now. We have had a pretty long day. We should be able to make maybe 1 of the ropes before we go to sleep. Oh, we can actually, we can make rope out of hide as well. I don't think we want to do that. We want to go for the short cordage rope. And there's no saving by doing it in batches, so we will just do the one for an hour and 33 minutes. The sun is set at the stage. We're extremely wary, so I think we're probably going to call it there, just because I don't want us to get too far away from our sleep schedule. 4 to 6 hours. We'll chuck in 1 more log at this stage, just to make sure that it's going to have enough for the night. We'll chuck on our leather cloak, chuck on our blindfold, and we'll call it a night. Oh boy, we slept a bit of extra time today, I think. Let's just go check real quick, because I did see it light up a little earlier. Nope, it's actually the morning. Okay, I think we're kind of back on schedule now. That's good. Let's go give some pets to Caterpillar. The fire is still looking nice and healthy. Yeah, 16 hours to a day. Excellent to see that. We'll drink some clean water to start off. And we do have some cracklin. Okay, let's go ahead and eat that to begin with. Yes, it's unhealthy, but it keeps up that calorie intake. And you know what? We might actually just take 2 of those to keep them as a pocket crackling, wherever it is. Oh, it's up here. There we go. Right, with that being the case, our mood is okay. I don't want to slow us down too much by playing the bone flute, so let's just work on the craft, and yeah, it's a lot faster when we're not weary. Man. Okay, we've got our rope, we're ready to fight with it. Apparently it's a weapon that we can use in brawling. Interesting. And we'll just go straight back into making another cordage rope. And bam, there we go. Okay, 2 short cordage ropes. Right, where do we want our well to be? Kind of having it by the fire makes sense to me, just like right here. So what exactly do we need to make a well? Well, we need a pit. We do need some sticks. We've actually got a few long sticks, so we'll be able to just kind of break them up. We'll drop that cordage for now, and I'll see if we can do that. Yeah, lots of long sticks. So we'll break the one that's on our person. Okay, one of them broke into splinters. That's unfortunate. Go and break another one. You know what? I think we're just going to drop a few long sticks down here, and we're gonna disassemble them. Yeah, it's just a minute to disassemble, and we get 2 sticks that way. Right, we have our sticks. We now need a pit, and yeah, we know digging a pit ain't easy. Let's grab that shovel. We'll head on down here, and we'll start digging. Dig a pit here. Move it out to the side. Oh, right, that's pretty good. We're just going to have some meat jerky now. Get ourselves satisfied. Want to make sure that we are not weary going into this. You know what? Let's actually just sit on the stool for a little while here. We'll just wait like 1800 heartbeats. Okay, that really didn't do much at all. Our weariness transition is about the same, which means that we are going to get weary in just a little bit. We're fine. We're fine. Start digging that pit, please. Here we go. Slowing down towards the end here, but we can do it. Just push through. And we got there in the end. And it is night yet again. Man, digging pits is exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. So we're pretty much going to have to go to sleep right away. Put our shovel back for now. And we'll have a munch. Our crackling's going to spoil in a day, so we'll have 2 lots of that for now. We'll drink the clean water that we had set aside. Drink more of that clean water. And yeah, we'll go to sleep. Just after playing with you for a little while there. Man, we're going through time real fast. Okay, waking up. I actually forgot to stoke the fire last night. We are chilly at the moment. We didn't get woken up from being chilly, but I think it is rather cold. Yeah, let's get one of those logs in the fire, shift it on over, start it on up. That will be better. And we'll have a breakfast of, you guessed it, meat jerky. Yeah. Yes, there are other things that we can eat out in the forest, and we are going to be harvesting them. Don't worry. I just want to get these big construction projects out the way first of all. And I mean, now that we've got this pit dug, we should be able to build this water well, a covered water well. Yep. Okay. And let's start constructing. Keep a close eye on everything because we can come back to this. And it took a lot out of us, but we got it done. And that has increased our survival skill to level 5. We're going to have something to eat and drink before we have a look at that well. Hoping, of course, that we are actually going to be able to do something with it. Let's just have clean water to slake our thirst. And it's a covered well. What I'm hoping here is that we are going to... See, it says it requires a method to draw water from. Gonna have to figure out exactly how we do that. Obviously, there is a upgraded version of this where we have a water pump attached to it, but I'm thinking we must be able to make a bucket and collect water that way, or rather when we go to cook something, it just uses this as a water source. I'll think about it. We might have to do some research there, but that is a project that we have complete. Let's now have a look and see what we unlocked with our higher survival skill. Okay, so mushroom spores in food here, which, you know, growing mushrooms down here in the cave. Huh, that's an option for us maybe. Under armor, gut, skin, hood. Really? A hood sewn of treated and split intestines. Perfect companion for a gut skin parka. I'm guessing that's another thing that we can make. What? 2 large sealed stomachs. It covers our head. It gives us warmth. Okay. Right. I don't want to make that. Gutskin Parker? Yep. It's interesting. It actually requires us to have sealed stomachs to make it. Why? Why would we ever do this? Lightweight and waterproof. Huh. I mean, the thing is, I guess if it's treated, it covers the torso, covers the arms, because, yeah, it's a parka. Okay. Interesting. And under other, it looks like it's going to be tools for us. Okay. Stone axe and a stone knife. There we go. Stone knife, cutting quality of 2, butchering quality of 11. That's a nice knife. Yeah. And a stone axe. Cutting, hammering, and tree cutting. Now, how does that compare? How does that compare to our current axe head? So it's got a cutting of 1, hammering of 1, tree cutting of 1. Requires us to have a stick. Yep, sure. I mean, I guess it's an okay weapon. So that's just a different recipe, right? It's one that we didn't have before. Because, yeah, our axe head is just better still. I mean, it takes nowhere near as long to make. I guess that's the benefit here, is that it's not actually using knapping. It's using some other kind of skill to make it. Oh, we can make a tricorn? Hot damn. I mean, it's kind of cool. It would take us a while to make it. I am assuming that this would keep the sun out of our eyes. It doesn't say if it does, which is, yeah, that's unfortunate. I think we're more than likely going to be wearing the leather armor helmet on our head, which takes a lot less time to make than the tricorn. That's probably something that we should look at making soon, because protecting our head is super important. Let's just have a look and see what the time of day is currently, just to get an idea of where we're at. Okay, midday at the moment. I'd like to consider how we might best be able to use the harvestables that are around us. So we can make animal cooking oil. That is good to know. We have everything we need in terms of skill to make that now. And I think keeping a decent supply of that oil is going to be worthwhile. I imagine that dehydrated fruit would be quite good for us to have. We can use the smoking rack to make this. I wonder if we could just put it on the smoker to dry it out that way. It might be possible. I think it's probably worth us just investigating that to see if that is a possibility. Right. Made a bit of a choice. I think what we need to do with the rest of our time today is go out into the world and see if we can find, wait for it, a swamp. We still desperately need a swamp. It's going to be really important for us to have access to salt water, cattails, and everything else that those swamps provide for us. Bog iron, that's a big one. So we are going to have to go out for a wander again. As to what direction we go in, we've done a bit to the east recently. I'm thinking we try the west again. I'm going to remove that note because that's where our gear was. We'll get rid of that for now. But I think if we start heading off into this fog here, who knows? We might have a chance, but I'm going to want to make sure that we're prepared, that we're only taking what we actually need to have out there, and we'll probably be leaving our cloak behind. That does mean that we can wear our super cool hat again. We took the hat apart. We took the hat apart. Okay, we can't do that. So, going over what we have the staff sling at the moment. We are wearing our loop of rope again, just so that we can carry the wooden spear and the shovel. Does mean that we will be a little encumbered when it comes to torso encumbrance, but we can take off that loop quite quickly. We are bringing a sealed stomach with us, an empty one, so that we can maybe get some salt water if we do find something. We'll obviously have to come back with a much larger like clay pot, or even another one of the big canning pots if we can make another. And we've got a bone shiv, just in case we need to cut anything up, and the fire drill, just in case we need emergency fire. We've got 10 rocks with us as well. We are ready to explore, Hilma. And I am kind of semi-hoping that we can try out our rock sling. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. Charcoal, are you done yet? It is done. That's a whole load of charcoal. Okay, we'll deal with that when we get back home. At least I'll try and remember. We are a little wary at the moment. Reload that, yes. Is it not loaded? I guess it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, and I'm just going to change this so that it's displaying numbers rather than bars. Actually, you know what? No, I kind of like this. I like the symbols because I can see the chance to get a normal shot, etc. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with that for now. Very wary, not great. That is unfortunate, but we're just going to try our best, and I'm going to try not pick anything along the way if I can. Okay, we've got a raccoon here. Kind of tempted to see if we can make this shot. Okay, raccoon's chilling for now. Isn't really aware that we're about to lay the smack down with this rock. Trying to get as precise as possible. Oh, okay, not bad. That got our throwing skill back up again. It's tracking. It's not quite sure exactly what's going on, where we are, etc. Okay, that was an unfortunate miss for us. Let's go for a precise whack. 32? That was a critical. Okay, oh, we've spotted another raccoon. And I think it is hostile. Or possibly hostile? Okay. That was just 2 rocks, or maybe 3 rocks. Can't be certain. Raccoons can attack back, so we want to be a little bit wary of that. Oh, good. Holy crap. Just got him. Just like that. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting to take down 2 raccoons. Right. That's one. Where's the other? Where did that one drop? In the bush. Okay. We'll drag it on over. We'll make sure that we process those. We will come back for them. I'm just going to say raccoons, and I will attempt to come back and collect them. I know we've got a lot of meat at home already, but we can just cook this up per normal. We don't have to smoke it. It can be the food for like in between. What I really should have done, if I was being smart, is I would have brought some cattle fodder with us, because if we do encounter a dinosaur, we can try and tame it. And you know what? I think going off of that, I am going to try and see if I can just find some wild vegetables, because for cattle fodder, we need 5 wild vegetables. Oh, Taurosaurus. Okay. Taurosaurus has seen us, but doesn't know that we have attacked their brethren in the past. We're just going to take some time and move on out and away from it for the time being. That's not a bad option for us when it comes to making friends. Some hickory nuts. I guess I'm going to be taking some extra things. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay focused on the goal. Otherwise, I'm just going to be searching in bushes for hours to try and find 5 things. Stegosaurus. Wild vegetables is what I was going to say. Yeah, okay. Let's keep our eyes open as we are getting closer to unknown territory. Yeah, I really don't think it was smart to come out while we are very wary, but I want to make the most of the day, you know? And we are actually near, new territory, and we've got a grove up here. What kind of grove, though? We'll head towards it because it's a point of interest for us. And we'll see exactly what we're looking at here in just a moment. Okay, it is a whole heap of alder trees. Right, we can get alder bark from them, right? I think, maybe? Well, regardless, we're going to go ahead and change this note. Alder trees. Now we know. Wow, we are not wearing much at all at the moment, and we are warm. Yeah, just seen another Stegosaurus in amongst the trees. We are definitely in unfamiliar territory now. And we are officially extremely wary. Okay, we've just discovered another grove, and I think what could be a little bit of an opening here. Clear cut. Okay. Right, the clear cut will give us a little bit more sight, but I'm still intrigued by the grove. Okay, what kind of tree are we looking at here? Oak. So it's an oak grove. At least, yeah, no, definitely an oak grove. Now we know. Okay, I'm going to head over towards that clear cut. Yep, that it is. That it is. And still not seeing anything. Okay, we're going to start to head a little bit more to the southeast, kind of down this way, hoping to get a little bit of this area because there's still a chance there could be something in that fog. Praying mantis. Okay, where exactly? Oh boy, to the south. Hello there. Hostile. It is much faster than us. A green mutant insect with sharp grappling spikes on its front legs. It's a little smaller than an adult person. It can't see our current location. Well, that's great. What are our chances to hit it from back here? Because Well, not great. Not great from what we can see. And we've already lost sight of it. Okay, it's probably better for us to just get away from it. Okay, it is to the south still. It doesn't see us. Yeah, okay. We are just going to start to run because an insect that big can be deadly. And I just saw a wolf. Briefly. Okay, the woods are dangerous. I've been saying it all along. We're just starting to see aspects of that now. We'll go into this deep grove just because it's really good to lose line of sight on creatures. And we'll see if we can carry on our journey. A bee. Hello, bee. Oh my god. Okay. You might think that I'm freaking out about the bee. I'm not. If you have a look with me up here on the mini-map, that eye, that sweet, beautiful eye, that is the swamp. Yes, finally. Okay, it's pretty much directly west from our cave. That is a swamp. Okay, we're going to start to make our way down towards it. We do want to be cautious though, because swamps can have a lot of insects around them. Yep. So let's just very carefully make our way down towards it. We'll get a sight on what's going on down there. Hello, big lad. Okay. Cosmoceratops, a cousin of the Triceratops. This beast has returned from extinction. Although it's a herbivore, it looks like it can do a lot of damage if angered. Yeah, let's not find out. But I'm also seeing salt water over there, and there's 2 tiles of swamps. We're exhausted. I know, believe me, I know. But this is a swamp. This is a swamp. And bog iron. A wet pit full of raw bog iron, suitable for bloomery refining if it was extracted properly. Hot damn. Oh boy, there's stuff here. Okay, so let's not yell. Let's have a look at this. Right. There is a wolf. That's the same wolf. Dermatix. That's just the larvae, but it's still a frickin' dermatic. It's as big as a squirrel, the scrub. Not fun. Not fun. So let's cautiously see if we can go and pour some of this water into that sealed stomach. Nice. We got 12 liters. I think liters of oh no, it's 3 liters. Yeah, it's 3 liters of salt water at the moment. Okay. Am I going to be able to harvest this? We're extremely wary at the moment, so I'm going to say probably not. Let's just have a look real quick. If we go bog, extract bog iron, 5 hours. Holy crap. Okay. I hope it does treat it as a construction where we can kind of come back to it. Man, that takes a while. I hope we get a decent amount out of that process. I'm very, very happy with that. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and drink our clean water, and we are going to empty out that sealed stomach so that we're bringing back... Oh, hang on. This was just water. It wasn't salt water. Okay. Pour it on the ground over there. Okay. We didn't get salt water. Oh, this is murky shallow water. Shallow water. Oh, it is salt. That is salt water. Okay, phew. I was freaking out for a second then. Okay, right. Let's go get this salt water. Pour it into there, thank you. And pour that into there. That's a whole heap of salt water. Nice. Okay, we should be safe to travel back now. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to do a fast travel. I'm just going to navigate over this way because we haven't actually been all the way east yet. So we need to kind of cover this ground before we know that it's even remotely safe to try and fast travel through it. Because while it does stop us if we, see anything that could potentially harm us, sometimes it's not until we're right on top of that thing. Hey, squirrel. We'll leave you be for now. Don't you worry. And I haven't forgotten about the raccoons. We are going to make our way back to them. And you know what? I think we're going to be okay to do that. Yeah, so let's activate auto travel mode. And let's see. Raspberry shrubs, spiders. We want none of that. But we do want raccoons. Giant wasp spotted. Yes, cancel. Okay, so what we saw the other day was a wasp. What we fought the other day was a wasp. This is a giant wasp. This thing we 100% do not want to fight. This is a gigantic wasp worker, scouring the landscape for an easy meal to feed the next generation. Her abdomen glowers with ominous yellow stripes and ends in a half-hidden stinger the size of a kitchen knife. I'm going to start to run, because right now I think it is aware of us, but it's just tracking. It can see our current location. Let's just move. We want to try and break line of sight as quickly as possible. There's a Scuttlesaurus around, so hopefully it would be more interested in that than us. But even so, we need to be wary, and we are starting to get close to spiders now. I do not like that either, so we're going to have to start to head up to the northeast. Just being very wary of what might be around here at the moment. Okay. Hey, Scuttlesaurus, and I think... yeah, they've changed. Okay, so the Scuttlesaurus model has changed. Neat. Okay, well, you scuttle off. We are going to carry on. And we're going to go and pick up those damn raccoons. Heard footsteps? We're fine, right? We're fine. And there we are. Okay, literally right back at the raccoons, which is great. So we'll go and remove this as a note. We do not need it anymore. And these raccoons, okay, they do not fit in our pockets. So we're just going to have to drag them back. We'll put the sling back into that rope loop. And we'll head on back to home. Right, while we're here, I'm going to take all of the charcoal and we're just going to get it on the move. So that one's at 1,000. That one's at 500. So we'll start to double charge these. I actually took the charcoal out by accident. There we go. Got 1,000 in there. Go down to the next one. We're going to put another 500 into there. And then down to this one here, another 500. And so we've got some charcoal left over after all of that. Good stuff. Right, well, let's get these raccoons over here. And we are going to give them a full butcher. Yeah, full butcher. Even extremely wary, we managed to do all of that there. We didn't seem to store any of the animal blood. I guess that's okay. We got some more fat. There's a fair few chunks of meat there. And we got some brains to do some tanning, which we will look at doing. But Legionnaires, that is going to be in the next. We got a lot done today in terms of construction with the root cellar and with the covered well here. And we found the swamp. We actually found the swamp. So having a look at our diary here, we did pretty much everything that I wanted to do. The only thing that we didn't do is make a clay crucible. We also need to make the bloomery for the bog iron, but we know where there is bog iron now, so we can start to move up to the Iron Age. And while it's tempting to jump straight to that, I think there are some things that we still need to focus on at home. We are going to be quite warm during summer, but I think it's going to be worthwhile us trying to make some armor so that Hilma can be properly protected against the things that are out there. We've been very, very lucky so far. I truly do hope that luck continues. Hilma, you've come a long way. This home of yours is really starting to come together. I'll try and see if I can figure out exactly how the covered well works and what method we need to draw water from it is, going to be. Because, hey, we used all that rope and stuff like that. It might have been used to make the covering. You know what? Maybe that's what it was, because we could also use nails instead of the rope. Maybe that was it. Regardless, that is us done for now. We're on day 5 of summer. We definitely want to do a fair amount of harvesting and try and keep some of those fruits down in our cellar, unless of course we can dry them on the smoking racks. And even if we can't, we can kind of dry them manually down here. And you know what? I've got one other thing down on our list of things to make a travois. We are going to need to go into vehicle construction to be able to do that. That is something that we could possibly look at doing. We'd have to use more binding, more ropes and stuff like that, because obviously we can't make nails yet. But that would allow us to carry a whole heap of things around with us. It'll help us a lot when it comes to harvesting and when it comes to hauling back massive dinosaurs. I truly do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. This was a blast to put together, but for now, we must say farewell. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay